They say that you should play music with other people, that it's something you should share with other people, something you should not do by yourself. Now, the reason for that is social in some ways. It strengthens the bonds between individuals. Musicians that collaborate understand that. It enhances your ability to communicate with other people. In listening and having other people express their emotions through music, it increases your ability to be empathetic towards other people. It builds a sense of teamwork, working towards a common goal, and of course, it provides for an opportunity of positive emotional sharing between individuals, so that it can become a bit more, instead of personal therapy, like group therapy. They say you should play music with other people. Of course, anyone that's been in a band might disagree with that. After all, most of the time you get 4 people in a room that can't agree on where to go to eat, much less on whether a chord should be voiced a particular way, or what the emotion of the song is. One of my favorite discussions I've ever seen between 2 musicians was when one was arguing that it should be played note for note like the original, while the other one was staring at them and saying, "Why do I care how they play our song?" Somewhere in the middle, you've got to negotiate all these things, and so sometimes, rather than being entirely positive, it can be negative. We've all had that experience. And with modern technology, we can just load things into a computer or into a looper and be by ourselves and be perfectly content to play alone. So sometimes it is easier to play by yourself, to lock yourself alone in a room with a computer and a looper, especially when you're doing this at 3 a.m. But there's a problem with that. You see, the chord changes that I'm playing, the progressions that I'm playing, are from someone else. Things that I've heard with someone else that I was trying to figure out in the late 80s and a friend of mine showed me. The shifting back and forth between the major and minor pentatonic scale, another thing showed to me while playing with another musician. Playing with other people leads to an enhanced technique. It leads to a challenge to get better, not cutting heads, but rather when you're lifting up. I guess that part depends on your personality. But one of the things about hanging out with other people is it exposes you to new music. You listen to different styles, and so that gets you out of your rut. There is a difference between a groove and a rut, and other people can often help us find the way to that. Hanging out with Karen has made me challenge my level of musicality, to learn to speak a different language, to learn to think of major and minor chords and augmented chords as well as diminished chords. A double minor, a double major means something different when you're out of college. Playing with other people is a lot more fun. And it's a lot more enjoyable. It's one of the reasons why I share this with other people. Playing with other people helps you get over making mistakes and be able to perform better. And sadly, for us, one of the great benefits is it actually teaches us to grow as people. Ugh. So I challenge you to find a friend to play with, and yet continue to play alone so you can have the best of both worlds. And that's my opinion.